And the scriptures tell you that if I told you of earthly things, if I tell you of earthly things and you believe not, how will you then believe the spiritual things? Right? So for someone to not understand an earthly proverb or a riddle, you're not going to understand the spiritual sense of it.
1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
Right, they're spiritually discerned. The Spirit, see, the Most High, he doesn't even, he puts the Spirit on you. He's the one in control of the spirits. He made your spirit. You know, but you people are all about free will and self-determination. That's why I'm saying at the end of the day, it's on you. Because you believe in free will, okay, well, sit down and take a walk with us. Come walk 2 miles with us and prove us wrong, man. You can't do it. That's why all your arguments are just bullshit arguments. And then when we show you, you try to weasel around to something else, and we show you that, and you can't get us. We're defending 360. We're an impenetrable wall, man, with this truth. This is our defense, and you can't pierce this wall, man. Is this in Revelation about the show?
I finished 27.
Oh, okay, then that's that. You brothers got the second Maccabees?
Yeah, I got it. This is second Maccabees chapter 6, verse 26. For though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead. Wherefore now manfully changing this life, I will show myself such an one as mine age required, and leave a notable example to such as be young to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws.
So there's an elderly man who's willing to die honorably for the holy laws, to be an example to the younger generation. Our elders of our community, they're not good examples to follow, because them conforming to this society and this, not even the society, the mindset, man. To them to conform to this mindset of Americanism and diplomacy and democracy, where has it gotten us as a people? It's actually put us in a far worse predicament. We got more of our women have multiple children by multiple men. More of our men are homosexuals. More of our women are bisexuals. Everyone is about money and don't give two shits about family and has no sense of dignity, man. There's no dignity in America. America's about anti-dignity.
Right.
It's against dignity. There's nothing dignifying about being American.
But they got pride. They're proud to be
But you're proud to be undignified.
Fucking backwards. Alright. Verse 28. Actually, I'll continue. And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment. They that led them changing the good, will they bear him a little before into hatred, because the foresaid speeches proceeded, as they thought, from a desperate mind. But when he was ready to die with stripes, he groaned and said, It is manifest unto the Lord that hath the holy knowledge, that whereas I might have been delivered from death, I now endure sore pains in my body by being beaten. But in soul am I well content to suffer these things, because I fear him. And thus this man died, leaving his death for an example of a notable courage and a memorial of virtue, not only unto young men, but unto all his nation.
You see? So that's a cut against nigga teeth. You're old, you're losing teeth. Well, you would have endured piss and blood. All right, you're real bad right now, man. And had you been praying and fasting and believing like you should have, that all would have been healed and taken care of for you. Had you picking up the mantle as the so-called leader of the camp, because you said you started this camp, which really you didn't, because you were hiding behind the keyboard for a long ass time under T Israel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, you didn't go out as a notable cause. You should have died in this truth, man. but you wanted your family back, man. So when this elder went to die and he's getting beat and he's getting whipped and getting all kinds of chastisements, they thought he was gonna give a speech like, "Oh, spare my life, give me the pork," and they would have just mocked him and ridiculed him more. But he said no. He said, "This is known unto the Most High." He's seen that I'm dying for His holy laws, and I'm gonna take and suffer all the beatings and torments you're gonna lay on my body for the younger men, and all people are gonna hear about this. And it's written. We know about it. So these are the examples that are left to us to be honorable men. So when it comes time to take that RFID chip, that mark of the beast, hey, fuck you, Esau, you gotta have to cut my head off because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai coming to kick your ass. And I'm not taking any part of your poison, man. So kill me now. And if they got us out to where we can speak to the rest of our people, and you motherfuckers are Israelites too, you Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians, you better not take that fucking chip. You better die right behind me unless you're a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
And that's exactly what it's gonna come down to, man. That's the stance you're gonna have to take. And I hope every brother, every sincere brother, the Most High give us that spirit, man, to do that. Because we don't know in that day or time. We hope, man, that we have that power from the Most High to die manfully. You got something else you want to bring up?
Yeah. So Romans chapter 15 verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were for our learning.
Were written for our learning.
Were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
You see, through patience, through suffering, he said through patience and salah and what?
Comfort.
Comfort, right. Through suffering and comfort, because this is a comforter. To know that we're God's chosen people is a comfort. These other people, especially these Caucasians, they can only trace their history as far back as the Greeks. Where were you before then? Because your history was cavemen. Everyone else was an established society and civilization who had their own monetary system and their own policies and their own rulership. But you Caucasians, you have no heritage. That's why you felt the need to strip us, rob us, and beat us out of our heritage. Because you wanted to take our heritage, which you have.
And I was talking to the brothers yesterday, and I was saying, if you had, you know, multiple women of the other nations.
That dude said Shalom Yasharallah.
He said Shalom something.
He said, yeah, I heard him say Shalom, and he said something else. Shalom.
It sounded like Shalom Yasharallah.
No, it wasn't Yasharallah.
Was it?
It was Shalom, something Shalom. Something like that.
Damn. Well, go ahead, Shalom.
But me and the brothers was talking. We were saying if you had like a woman of all the other nations, and say you know, you go to their house and they cook you a meal. From that meal, if they cooked a meal that represented their culture, each meal would be different. Like the nigga woman will make you some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese or something.
Right. Bread, catfish.
Elam might make you some Elamite food and
curry.
Yeah,
powder,
so on and so forth. Ammon, Moab. But the Edomite woman, microwave pizza or something?
She's gonna give you a steak tartare, raw meat on with a raw egg.
Yeah, and that's because they don't have no heritage, like you were saying. They don't have no heritage, man.
Right. She can make you a hamburger and a hot dog.
Yeah.
You know,
it's gonna be bland too, no fucking seasoning.
Yeah. Hamburgers, hot dogs, and steak tartare with the raw egg on it. Yeah. That's all you Edomites. That's where you come from. Raw food. Which, who was begging to eat of the red pottage? You eat Esau. You Edomites. You eat your shit rare, uncooked. You like your shit uncooked. Bring out that Psalms 119. Verse 7, right?
Psalms 119 and 7. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments.
See, so there's something you gotta learn. You gotta read. You gotta read the law, statutes, and commandments. You gotta read, you gotta read our history, Exodus. You gotta read you know, the book of Joshua. You gotta learn about our people, man. You gotta learn about our customs, because once you start reading the law, and you start learning the precepts, and then you start learning the history, then everything makes sense on how Ruth was an actual Moabite, not an Israelite. Then it makes sense how Cornelius is an Israelite, not a Greek. Now it makes sense who the Israelite foreigners are, because we were scattered away and we were taken away from our heritage. Then all the puzzles come together. That's the unifying factor, is meditating and learning the precepts, man. Staying in the scriptures. This is your guide to life, man. You ever go on a vacation and they give you a travel guide? You go into a Motel 8 or whatever, and they have all the travel guides for what you can do in the area. You know, or you go to a Walt Disney Park and they have a map, or you go to the mall, you are here. You need a guide in an unknown land. And we're in an unknown land. That's why it says also in Psalms, I forget the book and chapter, but it says, how will I sing unto thee in a land which I know it's not? How will I sing, you know, holy songs in a land that I know not?